Hi, here is another video that I'm going to show you how to work with stripes, and then once again using a image of a textile that isn't going to be the size that you want it to be in terms of having to make it larger to fit over what you're doing. So piecing things together again. So I've already brought it in, and so here is the stripe I'm dealing with. So what I'm going to do on this one, and when I'm dealing with pants like this, I like to work one leg at a time, so I don't do the whole thing. So what I'm going to do is kind of put this one here. This is kind of the scale that I want, so I'm going to leave it at this. So I'm just going to Alt and drag, and then Alt and drag, and as you know, that makes a copy. And so now I've made this to be 3, and it's enough to bend and play with Puppet Warp over that one leg. Then if you notice over here, I've got 3 layers. So what I need to do on these is rasterize, let's try that again, rasterize each layer so I can do what I need to do. It comes in as a smart object, which is awesome because it comes in protected, so to speak. But so what I'm going to do here is Command E, and that will merge with the bottom layer. Now I'm going to do Command E one more time. Now this is its own layer and it's 1. And so now what I'm going to do is I need to actually go and select this out with the select and mask mode over here. So I'll just grab any selection tool. So this will come up and I have this to do. So what I'm going to do, so you don't have to watch me, I'm just going to go in and select out the pants and then pause the video and then I'll pick up once I've done that. Okay? Okay, I'm back and I have, as you can see, we've already done this, and I have taken the pants out, put them on their own layer, and so what I'm going to do now is bring my stripes over to my pants, and first thing I'm going to do is multiply, blending mode, so I can kind of see what's happening, and I know I'm going to have to do a lot of like moving and warping the fabric over here, so I'm going to move this a little more this way, so just kind of knowing that I'm going to want to do that. So now I'm going to also clip, oh, you know what's going to happen though, it's going to clip to that, so let me just do this here, and if I need it again, if I need another one, I'll copy and paste it. And what's going to happen is I'm going to clip, and it's going to clip to both legs, so I don't want that to happen. So Alt, clip, and then we have it here, and like I said, I'm only going to deal with one leg at a time, and now I want to bring this up a little more into this, and I'm actually going to take my eraser and make sure it's at 100 and 100, it is, and just erase that out on this leg for me. Now what I'm going to do is kind of go in here. The first thing I'm going to do instead of puppet warping immediately is maybe I'm just going to go to Edit and Transform and just warp. And with that, let's see, start playing and moving, definitely like that, because now it's going with her stance and her hip, as you can see. And then moving it here, and then this one here. There we go. And grabbing that handle and getting that to move this way. Now what we've got to do is kind of get this to do the same thing over here. Or down here, should I say. And so just kind of play. There's no set way to do it. You just do it till it looks good to you. You pull this back out over here. Take this in over here. And let's just go there for now. And I'm going to hit OK. So I have that, and it's made its way over to this leg. So now what I'm going to do, I want to erase it yet because I'm going to do puppet warp. And so now I'm going to go back up to Edit, and then puppet warp. And then remember, more points, definitely. And I'm going to place pins here, 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 I'm going to be moving this, so I don't want to put one there. I just want to secure it a little so it doesn't start flopping around. So now what I'm going to do is now put a pin here and then go touch it and move it. And then work my way down with the bend, trying to just get a momentum going like that. And you just have to feel what the fabric's doing and move with it when you do this. I don't think I like that, so I'm going to hold Alt and take that one away. Move this one. Put one right under it. Move. I'm trying to keep the feel for it. I think I need to do something in here. And maybe I even want to bring this one. Put a pin there, just secure it. And I'm going to move this, make it kind of bend that way. And then I'm going to move this one this way. So you can make the ends the same. And just keep getting it adjusted. So I'm going to hit this and see if this is something that I like. It's not, oops, Command-Z. It's not quite there yet, but you can get the idea of how to do this without you having to watch me for an hour try to, perfect this, which if I sat here and did, I certainly would, but let me go here and grab my eraser and get this out of there. But yeah, I definitely would have to warp this again through here, so maybe even coming back to the warp tool instead, transform, warp, a bigger warp here. Notice that. And bring this, and bring that like this. And then I would bring the puppet warp back in and maybe try to do something with this. And perhaps bring this back in as I bend this and bring that out some. And then I would definitely come back in and play with this part again. But so you can get an idea of how you start to actually warp these stripes onto a garment. And then remember, now I've already gone and I've played around and messed around with these. So what I'm going to do again is pull these back in and go back to the scale. I should have made copies of this, but I didn't. So I'm going to do it this way. What happens, right? Okay, scale's about right. So I am now going to do the same thing. I'm going to hit return, V, move it here, Alt drag, and Alt drag, make another one. Now I've got these 3 layers, so remember what I need to do is on these, right click on these, do that, and rasterize. Rasterize, I guess I could select all of them at once and rasterize, but here we go. Rasterize, and then go back to the top one and hit Command E. That merges with the one underneath, and hit Command E one more time. And I have that. So move this where I need it. And I'm probably going to hit Command T, maybe rotate it a little bit like that. And I can work it some more later. And hit return. Then clip it to your pants. Hit multiply. And then go for it. And then you start just playing around and warping each of the stripes again. Like I said, I started out with a larger warp tool, then went into puppet warp. But like right in here, I'm definitely going to have to come straighten some of this stuff up because it shouldn't wiggle that much on these. But those are the tools that you would be using to make this work for you. All right, good luck.